Alright guys, how's it going? I'd like to apologize for the lack of videos lately. Health problems have definitely played a big role in that. I don't know. I don't want to get into the whole thing, but yeah, I've got my share of them. And it does slow you down in the things you do and all of that. And anyway, I just want to throw something up here. Yeah, I'm not completely dead. I have done a few things. I actually have made some videos of taking the car to the car show, but unfortunately my camera does not take very good pictures or video in the sun. I don't know, it's just the way it is. I just don't have the funds right now to go buy a new one. Sorry about that. So I'm inside here today in my little hooch where the sun isn't blaring, so I can get something out here to show you. Yeah, I've been doing some small things. I've been revisiting the car in some areas that I changed some things out. And while I'm here, I may as well show them to you. And then I'm gonna name the video best 10 bucks I ever spent in my life, and I'll get to that a little bit towards the end. Alright, so what have I been doing with the car since? Well, I changed a few things out. We'll start here. I put a new chrome radiator cover on, and let's see, I finally broke down and put the staples in the A-arm covers. I had Velcro holding them on, and they were starting to, the sticky was starting to give on them, and I said, you know, I may as well do this right. So I got out the drill and took my time, and with the help of the wife, we got those installed. And I put back the original steering shaft in here, you know, the two-piecer. Cleaned it up. I had that downstairs, so I figure I'd change it out. I did a little bit of painting, you know, up here, you know, the gray color and on a master cylinder. And oh yeah, I recently just installed the under the trunk and hood lights. You know, I felt that would be a pretty good thing to have for at night time, you know. Well, while I'm up front, this $10 item that I bought that is absolutely incredible. I'm sure you guys have heard of them or seen them. But how many times have you been in your car doing work and you don't want to leave the doors open with the interior lights on? You know, where you're going to run your battery down? And this little gizmo, you hook it up, and all you got to do is turn this to the right. Well, as you can see here, the trunk light, the hood light is off, and all you got to do is rotate this to the right, and I'm going to put the camera over here. You're going to see that the light's going to come on. Watch as I turn it. You see that? So anytime you're working on your car with the doors open and you don't want to run a battery down, all you got to do is back that off, and you're good. The light goes off and you don't burn your battery down. And also at night, if you were to take this, just take it off completely, put it in your pocket, you can keep it from anybody from, you know, stealing your car. I mean, they could of course take this off and put it right to the battery, but if they're in a hurry, they're not going to be looking for that. So that's a good deal. Let's see, this car originally came with a rear defogger in it, okay? And it had the two pieces inside the trunk area, but I did not have the wiring or the switch or the top cover. So I found one online finally, And you can see it back there. I hope you can. There's the vent. I'll come around back here. I don't know if you can see through there, but the vent is in there. I had to cut that out. And the thing is, I had to buy the whole darn kit. And luckily, I got an NOS, you know, an original GM rear defogger, still in the original box from GM. And all I needed was the switch and the grill, but I had to buy the whole darn thing. So figure what the hell. So it was brandy new. So I took out the old pieces in the trunk, put in the new, as I could show you over here. And the old ones, which work fine, of course they look a little older, you know, they're dirty, whatever, but it works fine. So I'm gonna throw that older stuff back in the, you know, the box, and I'll put it up for sale if anybody needs it. You know, it's good for Impalas, Chevelles, Camaros, whatever. Original rear defogger. But I figured, what the hell, the car came with it. It'd be nice to have it working again, you know. So yeah, I did that. I kind of cut that out, install it. Then I replaced these suckers. They were all scratched up from running the pins in there so many times, so I replaced that. Take you in the car, look around, see anything in there. I got a tack that I'm gonna change out with the one in here. Oh, hang on. So anyway, the car is running great, and I couldn't be more happy with it. Alright, so getting back, here is the switch for the rear defogger that I have to put in over here. And I got the original wiring harness for it. The darn thing even came with the original directions, would you believe it? Yep. If I could open it up here for you, I will show you. The darn date is even on it, right from the 60s. Hey, hang on, let me get down here. Here you can read, there's the directions. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's the date. What's it say? 5/13/69. Yeah, and they give you the little things that you need to trace to cut it out. You know, pretty cool that I was able to get my hands on an original. Let's see, this here tack. I got this tack and I'm thinking about putting it in. It's pretty cool. It's a little bigger than the one I have in there. It has a shift light on it. And I figure, well, why not try putting it in? But the one that's in here is a lot smaller, you see, versus this thing. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in there or on there or whatnot, but I'm going to tangle with that over the weekend. So anyway, all is good with the car. It's running great. Well, I'll even show you. It's incredible how easy this car starts. It's cold right now. And all you got to do is basically, I give it one shot of gas and this thing will fire right off. It's incredible. Here we go. Oh, I disconnected the damn battery because I was showing you guys the thing. Oh well, sorry, next time. But trust me, one click and this thing fires right up. And there's not a whole lot else to say really, because I'm not doing nothing major big on this car because it's basically done, and so am I. But anyway, You know what I wanted to mention? You know, I was just watching a video and it got me thinking about some things. You know, all the money and time that we have wrapped up in these cars, you know. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. But I just saw a video of a 2015. It's the new Dodge Challenger, okay? And there's a lot of videos of people doing reviews on these cars. And it's the highest production made horsepower car ever built in America. 707 horsepower. It's called the Challenger Hellcat for 2015, right? And like I said, there's a lot of reviews on it. And actually on the Jay Leno channel, the rep from you know, the car company comes in and gives a really good you know, description of the car and everything about it. And I tell you, for $59,900, that's the price of the car. I'm just thinking, boy, imagine if I would have just took all the money I put into this, went and put a down payment on it, and then just paid off the rest, you know what I'm saying? Versus all the time and the work and the money you put into these old ones, man. It makes you think. Could you imagine, man, get that thing? If you ever get a chance to watch it, go to that Jay Leno channel and watch that demonstration of that car. There's like 3 modes you can drive it in, but the top one is 707 horsepower, and the specs on this car is just mind-blowing. And can you imagine just getting that off the showroom floor? Nothing wrong with it, you know, nothing to be done. Just get in and go. 60,000 and no sore back. Something to think about, right, guys? Anyway, it's really something, that car. And well, like I said, I'm a Chevy guy, but I also like the, you know, the Mopars as well. I've always loved the Roadrunners and the Super Bs, all that stuff. But I tell you, you got to think about it. If you had a chance to do it all over again, knowing of a car like that that's turnkey off the factory floor, brand new, no miles on it, 707 horsepower, handling that's beyond. And I think it does a 1/4 mile right off the showroom floor in like what's it, 11.2 seconds with stock tires. If you put drag slicks on, I think they tested it was like 10.9 or something. Crazy numbers. But anyway, I love my Chevelle, always will. But it just makes you think, should I have went a different route? I don't know. I guess to each his own. Now I lost my darn key. I don't know. Anyway, I just want to put something out there for you fellas. It's been a while, and maybe a couple of you have been looking for me, but I'm still kicking, still alive, and taking it day by day. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you again.